Matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Kyle Bradish.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
And now the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
The 1-1. That one drifts inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Check swing went around, and the count is even 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Got it by him for the K. Devers now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. The 2-1. And another ball. That's in there, and it's 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Turner awaiting a 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Favre puts it away, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Orioles due up in the 1st, no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Baltimore, our starting pitcher in this one, Tanner Houck.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And a pitch. And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Adley Rutschman. On the ground to third. It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. On the ground, and it stays fair. Mullins headed home. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-zip. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And a 1-2 again.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Kicks and deals. On the ground right side. Ford flips it over to Kike. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
That was a much needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
So 2 down now, and here is Gunnar Henderson.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And he dodges that fastball. Next offering upstairs.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Adam Frazier waits on deck. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Rutschman at third with 2 away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Adam Frazier. Next one just misses. Now 2-2. And he deals. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Yoshida makes the catch, inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. Second inning set to go. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strengths. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
On a line, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. He's in there.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Runner leads away at second. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. And the right-hander deals. And it's filled up. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Whips it to Casas. And quickly 1 away in the second. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. And the 3-1. That one ripped. And that's just foul. Struck him out looking. Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Terrin Vavra. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Favre off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. In the air out towards right center. Duran makes the grab on the run. 1 left for the Orioles, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, and now the rookie second baseman, number 47.
Manuel Valdez.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And the batter now, Connor Wong. And a pitch. That one hit to right. Santander makes the play. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe.
The right fielder, number 99.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's Alex Verdugo. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner on at third. One gone. Next pitch off the play. 2-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. O'Hearn takes it himself. That's the 3rd out. And the Red Sox leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, Adley Rutschman.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one just misses. Comes a 2-2. Rutschman tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. Righty to the plate. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
The next offering misses. And now 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
On the ground to short. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Throw, save, and that was close.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 2-1 now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And the right-hander's 3-1. It's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Mountcastle, the lead runner at second. Henderson on at first with 2 down. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Ball to strike. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Orioles leave him loaded. They're up 2-0. Start of the 4th. And now it's going to be Justin Turner.
Number 2, Justin Turner.
And a 1-1. Check swing, and he held up.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And the 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. Slow roller to third. Urias. And Turner is retired. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. He's 0 for 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
And stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Nothing doing for Boston, and they're down 2-0. So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Caleb Ort.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Leading off.
So digging in, Ramon Urias struck out looking at his first at bat. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Now that's smacked to right center. Can't get there. Base hit.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at first. And next for the Orioles, Taron Vavra. And now 2-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Not looking with the off-speed stuff. So the lineup flips over. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. The 1-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Good eye in that spot. Adley Rutschman up next. (3-1) now. And strike 2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And here it comes. That one 95 to finish him off. Back here in Baltimore, now batting Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas.
That one close, ruled the ball. Now 3-1. Called strike right there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Payoff pitch. And a ground ball to first. And he picks it up in foul territory. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now batting Jarren Duran. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The pitch. Absolutely throws him with a backdoor slider for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's the second baseman, number 47, doubled in his first AB. Check swing, but he went too far, and the count is 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. Bradish checks the runner, and he just got his hand in there. And it's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The right fielder.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And next for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Line drive, that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And now they trail by 1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. Rafael Devers, the next to hit. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. 1 runs in. Coming home. He'll score as well. It's 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. Here's a 1-1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. And the slider just misses.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The 3-1. The other way. And that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Three-two. Hard hit, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
No outs, runner at first. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And there's a ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Pavetta warming up as well. Rutschman on at first. Nobody out. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
First and second, no outs. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 2. First and second here, no outs. And now it's 3-2. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Next offering away upstairs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score is the runner from third. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. The 1-1 is fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Verdugo gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Falling behind 2-1. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Now here is Enrique Hernandez. And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And now it's filled up. Liner, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in safely with a double, his second of the day.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go-ahead run on base, and stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. That one ran inside, almost got him. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ramon Urias. Hammered, base hit.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Terrin Vavra, the next to hit for the Orioles. A strikeout and a walk. And 1-2.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Urias gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next one is off the plate. It's 2-2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Line, and that's a base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. Smoked into left field, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. 5-3 now.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
On the mound now, Garrett Whitlock.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Garrett Whitlock.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Righty delivers. That one fouled off. 2-2. No outs. Runner on second. And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
And into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Santander.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
One away with a runner at third. And a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 6.
And next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 3. Runner at third, 2 away. And that's too high. Cassis on to first, and that will end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the second baseman, number 47.
The second baseman, Emmanuel Valdez.
Right-handed reliever. On the ground, Frazier. To first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Here's a 1-1. That's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Danny Coulombe getting ready to go. Wells, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Verdugo checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Danny Coulombe into the game. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 54, Yeti Coulombe.
Here's Rafael Devers.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Verdugo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The tying run at the plate. Good eye right there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Justin Turner waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Left-hand batter waits. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still down 5-3. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. The 1-1. Frazier checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. And a 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next, Ryan O'Hearn. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next one misses. 3-2 now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. Close play, but in there.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
One away, runners at first and third. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he deals. And that's ripped into left, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, 1 out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Terrin Vavra. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. One out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch just misses. 3-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Nick Pivetta.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. One out, bases full. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's down and away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Oh, no, that got him. And a run will score because of it.
Man, that's tough. You can see him out there working hard to try to get out of that situation, but I just think he tried to do too much.
The 2-1. And that's outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
On the ground, a short could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 7 and the Red Sox 3. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Justin Turner. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Check swing, went around. Full count now. Stays alive. And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right side, and it goes just foul. Three-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Masataka Yoshida.
The 2-1. That one missed.
3-1.
And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, number 8.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Enrique Hernandez.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins settles under it and makes the grab. 2 away down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. This one in the air, right field. Santander brings it in with a nice running grab. And the Red Sox lead 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back here in Baltimore,
Leading
on to the
off
bottom of the
for
8th,
Orioles,
and into the box for Baltimore,
the right fielder,
Anthony Santander. The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That one to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed. That's outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. And he walked him.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. The 1-1. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning. And the Orioles leave 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Aiken.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So digging in, number 47. And a pitch. And foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Frazier on to first in time. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So they're down to their final out. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2-2. Back to the mound, Frazier. That's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
7-3 is how this one ends, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.